Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, heavyweight boxing talk, we're going to talk about the big boys, the heavyweights. Joe Joyce, big shout out to Joe Joyce, heavyweight prospect on the come up. Pretty much just saying, like, look, man, I don't think Daniel Dubois, another fellow prospect, Daniel Dubois wants to fight me. Now, for those of you who don't know, Joe Joyce won an Olympic silver medalist. Good fighter, solid talent, 1-0 in the pro. Only has one fight in the pros, but he knows he needs to move fast because at 32 years old, if you're pro, you got to move now. The time is now. And he's looking to fight Daniel Dubois, and he doesn't think that Daniel Dubois wants to fight him. Dubois, is 20 years old. This is a guy that in England they are crowning to be the next great heavyweight, the guy that could potentially dethrone Anthony Joshua in the coming years and become the cash cow of British heavyweight boxing, which right now is in a really good place. So with that being said, he wants to fight Dubois. He just thinks Dubois doesn't want it. Here's what he recently said, Joe Joyce. He said, I quote, "If he wants it, he talks a good game. I don't know if he really wants it. I'm a lot further on right now than him. The opponents that he's fighting now are the caliber of people I'm fighting. We'll see what happens." Then went on by saying he was on the Great Britain team as well as before he turned pro. He turned pro quite early. I was quite surprised. I did quite a few rounds with him when he was on the squad with me, Anthony Joshua, and Frazier Clark. He's a strong young guy, but I don't think he's been to any major tournaments or has that kind of experience. It's going to take him a while before he gains the experience to put up a fight against someone who's already been there and done that. When asked about what happened if they fought, obviously Joe Joyce said victory by Joe Joyce via beating. So those are some strong words from Joe Joyce, a guy that, at the amateur level, proven talent, proven commodity, but in the pros only has one fight, a stoppage victory. So if they did fight, it would be a fight that would probably headline at like the Copper Box Arena. Neither one of these guys are big names. Neither one of these guys are at that top level. Neither one of these guys are in the heavyweight title mix yet. But it's a known fact that with Joe Joyce being 32 years old, he needs to move a lot faster than Dubois has to move. He alluded to in the article himself, Dubois didn't go to a lot of amateur tournaments. So with guys like that, they're going to need a lot of learning fights. They're going to need a lot of time to build the record up. So by the time he does get to world level, we're talking about Dubois, he's going to probably have a very padded record. And it'll be very interesting to see what will happen when he takes that step up. But I wouldn't mind seeing this fight, but I very highly doubt that Frank Warren, who is very high on this young kid, Daniel Dubois, who, in some ways, when I watch a fight, he reminds me of Riddick Bowe. He has a very Riddick Bowe-ish type of style in the ring. I highly doubt that Frank Warren will put him in there with a Joe Joyce, a guy who was an Olympic silver medalist and is that experience. But crazy things have happened, and I wouldn't mind seeing it. And a lot of times too, just because you have an Olympic medal, Olympic gold or silver or bronze medal, doesn't necessarily mean that translates to the pros, because it's two different games. It's like college basketball and the NBA. It's two different games. Okay, Audley Harrison was a tremendous amateur boxer at heavyweight, and he won a gold medal. Probably, according to Steve Bunce, who's been covering British boxing for a while, he won a gold medal more convincingly than any fighter in the history of British amateur boxing. And what happened when he got to the pros and he started fighting the top guys? He started getting destroyed by the likes of David Price, destroyed by the likes of David Haye, destroyed by the likes of Vitaly Klitschko, and ultimately he was a talent that was unfulfilled. Now Joe Joyce doesn't have nearly the amount of hype Audley Harrison has, but I'm using that as an example to show you guys that look. Because you did something in the amateurs doesn't mean you'll do something in the pros. So, Joe Joyce, strong watching Daniel Dubois. Highly doubt the fight will happen, but wanted to get my thoughts out there on this. Would be a cool little fight if it happened. Copper Box Arena probably has it written all over it, and that's what it is, man. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and like I say in every video, my name is Brendan Taylor, and you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. That's Dania, South Florida, if you didn't know. So until next time, take care, guys.